made it. I finally made it to the United States of America, the land of the free and the home of the incredibly expensive. I've been saving up for this trip for 5 years. 5 years of eating beans on toast and cutting my own hair. I exchanged my life savings before I left Glasgow. I handed the guy at the post office a carrier bag full of Scottish tenors. He gave me back 3 quarters and a George Washington dollar bill that looked like it had been through a washing machine. The exchange rate is brutal. I basically paid £400 for a lukewarm Starbucks at JFK Airport. But I was excited. I landed in New York. First time ever. The first thing I notice is the scale. Everything is stupendously big. Not just big, huge, massive. The roads are huge. The cars are huge. The people are substantial. In Scotland, a wide load is my Auntie Jackie after Christmas dinner. In America, a wide load is a truck carrying an entire other house down the motorway. I do apologize. The highway. And the TSA agents, they are f***ing terrifying. They don't smile. In Glasgow Airport, security is a guy called Davey asking if you've got any buckfast in your carry-on. In JFK, it's a guy with arms the size of my legs, barking orders.
Shoes off, belts off, laptops out.
I'm panic stripping in the queue. I'm down to my socks, holding my trousers up with one hand, my passport in my teeth. He looks at my passport, looks at me.
Purpose of your visit?
I said, well, I plan to eat myself into a sugar coma and hopefully not get shot. He didn't laugh. He just stared at me and said,
Welcome to America.
So I get out of the airport and I asked this guy if I could bomb a fag. I am now currently awaiting trial for sexual harassment, and I immediately run into the biggest culture shock of the entire trip. Tipping. Oh my God, what is wrong with you people? When did this happen? I went to buy a bottle of water in a newsagent. A bottle of water. I take it to the counter. The guy doesn't even speak to me. He just spins an iPad around, and it's just staring at me. 3 options, 20%, 25%, or cheap ass foreigner. I panicked. I hit 25%. I tipped a man $1.50 for watching me pick up a bottle of water. What service did he provide? He maintained eye contact while I robbed myself. In Scotland, tipping is very simple. If the waiter brings you the wrong food, spills a pint on your lap and insults your haircut, you give him nothing. If he doesn't do those things, you leave the 50p change from a tenner. Here, it's constant guilt. I ordered a coffee. The barista made it. She handed it to me. I didn't tip. The look she gave me, if looks could kill, I'd be dead. And if I was dead, I'd still have to tip the undertaker 20% for shoveling the dirt onto my coffin. And then there's the food. Listen, America, we need to talk about sugar. You put sugar in everything. I bought a loaf of bread. It tasted like cake. I made a ham sandwich, and it tasted like a dessert. And your cheese? What is going on with your cheese? I went to a supermarket and saw spray cheese in an aerosol can. We looked at a block of cheddar and thought, you know what's wrong with this? It doesn't smell enough like hairspray, and it takes too much effort to slice it. I wish I could just point and shoot cheese directly into my arteries. Portion sizes are insane. I ordered a small soda at the cinema. They handed me a bucket. It was 5 gallons of high fructose corn syrup, a small. I said, what size is a large? The guy said, we just hook you up to a hose in the back. But the main thing that terrified me the whole time I was there wasn't the food, it was the fear, the deep primal fear of tripping over, because I know how your healthcare works. In Scotland, we have the NHS. If I fall off a ladder and break both my legs, an ambulance comes, they fix me up, give me some morphine, send me home. Cost. The price of parking at the hospital. In America, I was walking down the street in Chicago and I stubbed my toe on a curb. My life flashed before my eyes. Not death. Bankruptcy. I was like, don't call an ambulance. I'll crawl. Just leave me here, I'll heal naturally like a badger. I swear, American ambulance sirens don't go neenaw. Neenaw. They go cha-chin, cha-chin. If you get hit by a car in New York, before you check if you're bleeding, you check your bank balance. And then the guns. It's a very different vibe coming from the UK. We don't have guns. If a guy in Glasgow wants to hurt you, he has to be creative. He has to get up close. It's personal. He's got a broken bottle or a pulled cue or just a really aggressive headbutt. We call it a Glasgow kiss. It takes effort. You have to really want to hurt someone in Scotland. You're both out of breath by the end of it. In America, everyone is packing heat. I was in Texas. I'm pretty sure the priest at the church I walked past was concealing a Glock under his robes. I saw a sign on a shop door in Dallas that said, "Guns welcome. Please leave your worries outside." I thought, mate, the guns are my worry. But I didn't just stay in one place. I tried to travel around a bit, see the sights, and I realized that America isn't one country. It's 50 different countries that all hate each other, stuck together with duct tape and federal tax laws. I went to Florida. Florida is an interesting place. It's like God created a retirement home, then flooded it with meth and alligators. I read a news headline when I was there. Florida man arrested for trying to pay for McDonald's with a live iguana. And my first thought was, did he get the nuggets though? Was it a fair trade? I saw a news headline today.
Florida man arrested for trying to pay for McDonald's with a baby alligator.
And I thought, surely he should have at least got a happy meal for that trade. You guys wear fanny packs around your waist. In Scotland, a fanny is, well, it's something very different. If you told my granny you were wearing a fanny pack, she'd think you were smuggling drugs in your front bottom. I went to California, Los Angeles, where everyone is beautiful, gluten-free, and dead inside. I sat in traffic for 4 hours to go 3 miles. I aged visibly. I was young when I got on the I-405. By the time I got off, I was eligible for a pension. The people there are so positive, it's exhausting. Oh my God, your aura is so grey today. I said it's not grey, love, it's Scottish. It's the colour of damp wool and pessimism. Then I went to the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, just corn. Miles and miles of corn and nice people. Suspiciously nice people. I stopped for petrol in Indiana. A guy at the next pump started talking to me. How you doing, buddy? Where you headed? Nice day, huh? I immediately panicked. I thought, what's his angle? Is he going to try and sell me a Bible or murder me? In Scotland, if a stranger talks to you at a petrol station, you assume you're about to be mugged. In Indiana, he just wanted to know if I liked the weather. I didn't know how to handle it. I just grunted and threw a handful of change at him to make him go away. A tip I learned. American TV is wild. You have adverts for medicine that say,
"Try Zombiflex for your itchy nose."
and then the guy talks super fast at the end.
Side effects may include exploding knees, hearing the voice of Satan, and total organ liquefaction. But at least your nose isn't itchy.
I got talking with this guy that works at the hotel. What's the deal with you guys and HOAs? I've heard some right horror stories. He says he got a fine from the HOA because his grass was too aggressive. What does that even mean? Was his lawn shouting at the tulips or folk walking by? He said he put his bin out at 6 or 1 p.m. The HOA president. A woman named Karen, would you believe?
Okay.
Who has a haircut that looks like a bike helmet, fined him $50 for visual pollution. I mean, what the fax gloves? But look, I survived. I made it back. My cholesterol is through the roof, my bank account is empty, and I still instinctively reach for my wallet whenever someone holds the door open for me. But it was an amazing trip. America is an incredible place. It's terrifying, confusing, loud, and expensive. It's like watching a car crash in slow motion while eating the best, dirtiest cheeseburger of your entire life. Thanks very much. You've been great.